Okay, I'm trying something new here. I'm going to start reading some of these memoirs of a hustler that I wrote for my boys. Cash and I were on a road trip one day, and he said, "Dad, tell me some of your favorite stories." So I came up with like 16 or so stories from my travels in and around Indiana, coast to coast, as I was peddling my wares and basically growing up in my entrepreneurial career. Some of the stories are a little shady and underground, but that makes it more exciting. Everything's 100% true, and I did not change the names to protect the innocent. So this story is called High Stakes and Tommy T-shirt Games: Dodging the Law with Tommy Gear in 1998. Fun, right? So in the vivid and adventurous days of 1998, I, alongside my trusty comrades John Moses and the legendary Bill Elvis Helming, embarked on an enterprise of selling our unique Tommy gear. Ah, those were the days of ingenuity. We spun Tommy Hilfiger's elegance into affordable treasures, turning street corners into markets of delight and bringing smiles to the faces of those who sought style on a budget. Winter came, though, and with it, its biting chill and snow kissed streets, pushing our ventures into the warm embraces of hotels and conference centers. The townfolk of Crawfordsville, Indiana, awaited our arrival, their eyes gleaming with anticipation as our advertisements promised treasures untold. The Ramada Inn transformed into a haven of hustle, with lines stretching through the hallways, lobbies, and beyond. Our venture was not without its challenges, for the local guardians of law were ever watchful, their gaze seeking those who danced on the edges of legitimacy. With each sale, we glanced over our shoulders, anticipating the moment when justice would knock on our doors. Ah, the thrill of the chase. We rolled into Crawfordsville, Indiana, my Ford Econoline E350, a trove of wonders, sunglasses shimmering and t-shirts proclaiming their uniqueness. The cash flowed like a river, our pockets swelling with the fruits of our labor. Yet the shadows of the law loomed ever closer, and we knew our time was limited. With a twinkle in our eyes and a trick up our t shirt sleeves, pun intended, we hatched a plan of daring escape. Closed for restocking, read the sign as we packed our treasures and vanished into the wind, leaving behind a crowd of anticipation and the approaching sirens of justice. The escape was a roller coaster of adrenaline, our hearts racing as we counted our earnings and planned our next adventure. The roads to Jasper, Indiana awaited us, and little did we know they held tales of Pappy wearing Jasper PD handcuffs and our grand escape. Looking back, I chuckle at the memories, the close shaves, and the thrill of the hustle. The moral of the story, my friend, is a timeless truth. Pigs get fed, but hogs get slaughtered. Savor the adventure, take your share, and dance away before the spotlight catches you too. I'll see you on the next story.